Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Saturday, August 8th, 2015. Looking at the next few days, we are not expecting any significant fire potential impacts. For this afternoon, thunderstorms will continue across the northern portion of the Great Basin into this evening. The western part of the Great Basin will see a drying warming trend that will continue into next week with periods of gusty winds. Over the past 24 hours, we did see quite a bit of precipitation across the Great Basin. Showers and thunderstorms were pretty widespread, and the greatest precipitation totals were across southern Utah and portions of northern Utah. There was quite a bit of lightning associated with these storms as well. However, with all that lightning, there were only a few new starts across the Great Basin. The storms that we saw yesterday were very wet, and fuels in many of these areas are still not critical. The water vapor satellite shows a disturbance across southern Idaho, and that will continue eastward through the day today, and that is the disturbance that will bring another afternoon of showers and thunderstorms. Significant fire potential is low across most of the Great Basin due to the cooler, wetter weather that we have seen recently. So as I mentioned earlier, we will see showers and thunderstorms develop once again this afternoon, and they will be mainly across the northern part of the Great Basin as drier air has moved into the southern part of the Great Basin. Temperatures will be maybe a few degrees warmer than what we saw yesterday, but they will still be well below normal. On Sunday, we'll see some drier air move into the Great Basin from the south, and as a result, shower and thunderstorm coverage will be really minimal. Temperatures will also warm a few degrees as we see high pressure build over the Great Basin. This somewhat drier air will remain in place across the Great Basin on Monday, and not a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity is expected on Monday. We will see some breezy winds across portions of the western Great Basin, and relative humidities will be below 15% across the western Great Basin. On Tuesday, moisture will move into the eastern part of the Great Basin from the south, and we will see dry air remain in place across the western part of the Great Basin. This pattern will remain in place on Wednesday and Thursday, and as a result, we will see an extended period of showers and thunderstorms across the eastern half of the Great Basin with drying and warming conditions across the western Great Basin. Through this time period, the western part of the Great Basin will also see some gusty winds. On Friday, that dry air will move east into the Great Basin, and we will see a warming and drying trend into the weekend. Looking at the ERCs over the past couple of days, you can see, comparing the map from August 6th to August 7th, the ERCs did decrease quite a bit with that cooler, wetter weather. And looking at some areas in more detail, these charts just illustrate how ERCs are still below normal for most of the Great Basin. Finally, looking at the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above normal temperatures, and it is looking like we will see the continuation of the wetter pattern across the eastern part of the Great Basin. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen. You can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.